everyone, I am now live. This is just a live chat and redundant transmission, what does that even mean? I don't know. Hopefully this comes out well. I'm here today then to basically chat. It's just a chat about Christmas and all things really that I've got coming up. So this is just a live chat. I'm going to be having myself a beer in a minute. But feel free if you're watching this to come in and join me. I haven't really announced this properly on Facebook at my Facebook page, which is at Ruku's Beer, so go and check that out. Add me up if you want to. I just don't often do these live videos. Reason why I'm now back doing live videos is because YouTube was, how can we say, a little bit annoying. Yeah. So if you haven't got 1,000 subscribers like I haven't, then they do not allow you to do live videos anymore, and it really bugs me. So I kind of went out and I found this new app that can do live videos for people that are under that. So that suits me perfectly fine. So I thought, no, I'm not having that. I can do it on YouTube, Facebook. I can do live videos on Facebook, but I don't do them very often. I'd rather do it here live on YouTube for all you fans. So what have I got coming up? Well, today coming up I have, I'm just going to talk about all things Christmassy. If you're sick of it, probably might want to skip over that. I'm just here to have a live chat with anyone that's going to be watching or passing by. I will read any comments in the comment section below, so you can do that live with me now, or if you're watching this on playback after I've done this, then you can also comment in that as well, so and I'll read those as well. Let's kick things off then. It's nearly Christmas, so this time last year I was doing how many beers I can drink live, and needless to say that went pretty well on my aspect, but they were very strong beers, and I had done around about 8 to 9 of them, and they're all sort of 8.5 above. I think the weakest one I had was only about 4, but that was to get the ball rolling. You know, you've got to have a warm-up drink, haven't you? Been lots of requests for that as well, so lots and lots of requests for me to do that again. You guys just love it. Will I do it? I don't know. I will cover this later, but for now, Christmas fans, Christmas, well, what can I say except for Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy New Year, and if you're American, Happy Holidays. I've got lots of American fans as well, so Happy Holidays to you guys out there in the States, bringing you much England. I'm getting messages now coming through when I don't want them to come through. Please fuck off. That's the joy of these live videos, you just never know what's going to come through. So Christmas then, wonderful time of the year. Everyone looks forward to it, and most people don't. Some people are Scrooges. Me personally, I'm not. I love Christmas. Christmas to me is about a time about getting fat, eating as much as you can and drinking as much as you can, and generally just enjoy being around good company. And that's what it all is about. It's about being around your family, your friends, your loved ones, and just really, really enjoying the day and seizing that moment, that opportunity. And it really is a magical time. It's not, you know, I wouldn't say that as older as you get, you know, when you're not a child, Christmas gets a little bit boring, but for me, Christmas still maintains the magic. It really does. So yeah, I love Christmas. Me, hope all you people out there have got your Christmas trees up, getting your presents, done your Christmas shopping, whatever it is you do, getting all your turkey ready, your goose, whatever it is you're having for your Christmas dinner. I don't personally know what I'm having for Christmas dinner this year. Me and the missus have just decided to get a load of food in and just see where it takes us, so that's what we're going to do. It's not exactly planned well, I know. Right, I'm going to have myself a beer now, so here I am. I'm going to be drinking my all-time favourite Delirium Noel, or Delirium Christmas. This is 10% and is from Belgium. I always drink this on Christmas Day as a ritual to myself. Always drink it without fail. Christmas Day, it's my Christmas drink, and I'll be drinking this more as well. I have more of this on Christmas. I've got a couple of bottles, so I'll be looking forward to drinking those as well. Absolutely. Oh shit. That didn't sound so healthy. Didn't sound healthy. So yeah, Christmas then, it's all about a time of giving, enjoying yourselves, good company, good food, good drink. poured that deliberately like that because this doesn't have an etching, so the head will go down. This is not a beer review, so I must just stress that. It's just me having a drink, having a chat. You can come in live, not that anyone's watching at the moment. I don't expect anyone to be watching because I've announced that I'm going live, so this is pretty, well, shit on my part, but also I look forward to the comments below should you leave any. Me and the girlfriend, we've got our little Christmas tree up. We don't have the room for a massive Christmas tree like most people, so we've got like a little 4-footer or 3-foot, whatever it is, a little dinky tree thing. It's good. It's got some lights on it and stuff. Not so much tinsel, but decorations. And I really do look forward to Christmas, especially Christmas morning. There's something magical about it. Waking up, you know, when Santa's come. Sorry, kids. When Santa's come, he leaves all the presents and stuff, so it's good. But to me, what pisses me off is that Santa comes, he leaves you your presents, and he fucks off again. I wouldn't mind a chat with a big man just to see how things really are, and what does he do up there? You know, what's his job other than making presents and spreading Christmas joy to everyone? I've never met his wife. Is he married? Who knows? Mind you though, nowadays you don't have to be married. Everyone identifies as something different, which really I find it strange. You know, I identify as a woman. I identify as a non-binary. I identify, well, whatever you want. And it wouldn't surprise me if Father Christmas or Santa doesn't identify as anything other than just a bearded Viking on a sleigh. Yeah. Yeah, so most people are going to be spending Christmas, of course, with family. I will be at some point, but it's just me and the missus on Christmas Day, and then obviously she goes and sees her family, and I'll go and see my family. So we split it evenly across. So that'll be nice for both of us, you know, to catch up with the old family and probably have a few drinks and enjoy ourselves, open presents, so on, so forth. Only comes around once a year, Christmas, doesn't it? But you may love it, you may hate it. I personally love it. And that's why I love it most, because I can drink my all-time favourite Christmas beer. Oh man, that is good. Almost went to a Greg Wallace. Greg Wallace, God, what a geezer. Probably for those that are overseas, probably don't know who Greg Wallace is, but he's a bit like Gordon Ramsay. He's a chef technically. He used to be a greengrocer by trade. Now he does like this celebrity master chef. That he gets really excitable. Every time there's a bit of food there, he gets excitable. He's like, "That is a lovely dessert. You know, that is a fantastic chocolate cake." He's like, "Calm down, Greg. Calm down. It's just a bit of cake." Honestly, makes me crack up. So, yeah, here I am again on a Sunday. Again, I'm always doing these videos on a Sunday for some reason, don't know why. Just Sunday is just a shit day for me. Never happens, nothing ever happens, nothing on TV. And again, Christmas TV this year. Home Alone, always a classic, always played. Good old Macaulay Culkin. Elf with Will Ferrell, I love that film. Santa! That guy's absolutely mental. I'm sure he's not all there. Fantastic actor though, he hasn't even fits. He really does, he's a real comedian is Will. But yeah, what a fantastic film, seeing both films thousands of times, you know. There's other Christmas films on, and there's also the what do they call them, the chick flicks, the boring chick flicks of Christmas. You may have seen these on TV. It's all about a lovey-dovey story, you know. Woman fancies man, man fancies woman, too shy to do anything about it, and then for sheer coincidence or for a goodwill natured gesture, they end up getting together and live happily ever after. Yeah, it doesn't happen like that, does it? Really, really annoying. Right, so Christmas. What else is there about Christmas? We covered Christmas dinner and stuff like that. Everyone has turkey traditionally, goose. Some people have cider salmon. Brussels sprouts make you fart. We've established drink. People like a good drink up on Christmas. If I've missed anything, come in, let me comment and tell me what your favourite Christmas tradition is, or what you love doing at Christmas time during holidays, you know, Christmas period. What is it you really love doing? And for me, also, I do like going out on the street. Like, you know, if you just go out for a walk or you look out in the window, and there's always kids playing with their new bikes, their new skates, scooter, whatever it is, you know, a new toy. It's nice to see kids getting outside other than being stuck on consoles all the time. You know, it's no good for the brain, is it, being on a games console? Growing up, I used to play games consoles all the time, but I also went out more. I was more of a street rat, you know, enjoying life as a kid. Right, so I'm just going to, I've got my laptop here, so I'm just going to read some stuff out to you guys. This is the stuff that I've been, you know, I want to talk to you more so about. So this is stuff that's upcoming, and I've also got some of my favourite things that I've had thus far. You know, this year, 2019, was quite a good year for me, here on YouTube especially. I just wanted to really share that with you, you know, because honestly, you fans are what keeps me going. The comments you send in, the subscriptions that come in, even the littlest detail, like the pronunciation of certain beers that I may get wrong, I appreciate. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Just better check my phone battery as well. That's pretty hot. Okay, so I'm just going to stop this. I'm just going to pause this a minute. I'm just going to do something quickly. I'm just going to disappear for 2 seconds. If I don't sort my phone battery out, it will cut out, and that's not good. Okay, let's sort this out. Have that. That's all it needs. Is that? That should, in theory, now keep my battery cool. A lot more cooler than it was. There we go. Hands soaking wet, not good. Right, okay, here we are. Right, so back to where I was. Okay, so my best bits of 2019 so far, and this will probably be my last video until Christmas Day, which I wish everyone happy Christmas. But until then, this will be my last actual video of 2019. So, my best bits so far, 19. I've tried very, very rare beers. There's a lot of them, such as Chimay Grand Reserve 2019. That wasn't too bad. Another best bit of 2019 thus far, other than being Chimay Grand Reserve, was the Duvel Barrel Aged. Now, the difference between these two beers were great. I think I prefer the Duvel over the Chimay in this instance. Chimay Grand Reserve 19 was just a little bit weak for me, didn't have much flavour. The 18 version was fantastic. Okay, so I've tried all 3 West Furlingtons, the rarest beer in the world. I've had more subscribers this year and more comments, and that means the world to me, fans. You don't understand how much that means to me. For you to come in and comment, for you to subscribe, like, share my videos and all that sort of stuff, that's what keeps me going doing these videos. Now, this is good. So my next bit, I've had more interaction from you fans. More interactions, I've got more comments from new subscribers, I've got comments from my regular viewers. People and viewers, whether you're subscribed or not, you're getting more involved in my videos, which I like to see. You're sending more comments. I've even had more beers sent to me this year. I've had like about 3 beers sent to me this year, and I'm going to read out your names if you don't mind. So I've got beer from Barber Heath, who's a regular subscriber, regular commenter. Also got my good friend Jula, who was from Hungary. He gave me some Hungarian beer, which was fantastic. He gave me 3 of them, and I ended up sharing 2 of the 3 with him. And one I did as a review. And also my good friend James, who sent me Shiner Bock from America. Shiner Bock was lovely, and I'm glad he sent me that beer. In actual fact, all 3 of you, Barber Heath, Jula and James, thank you so much for sending me all those beers for this year. You've all done your bit, and I can't thank you enough, so I really do appreciate that. Honestly, I really do. Also this year, I reached my 500th YouTube video, so I got interviewed with Becky. Now that I wasn't expecting. That was hard. You know, when someone's sitting there firing questions at you, interviewing you, you know, I was truthful. You know, this, as you see me now, is who I am, minus the balaclava. But oh, my laptop's gone. There you go, it's back on. You know, my 500th video was being interviewed, and I was being asked questions about who I am, what I stand for. And if you haven't watched it, I suggest you go and watch it, but you can only watch it if you're a returning YouTube subscriber. And it's on my channel, on my homepage, so go and watch that. It's entitled 500th YouTube Video Interview with Ruku. You know, that was real tough. Being interviewed on the spot like that was real tough. She was asking me all sorts of questions, you know, how did I get into beer, who am I really, you know, what am I like, and stuff like this. I thoroughly enjoyed the interview, a little bit nervous as I was. We had a couple of, we had a bit of a chat before we did the interview, just to calm my nerves, because I generally can get nervous under pressure, although I'm a very cool, calm, collected guy. So having that interview was quite nerve-wracking, very nerve-wracking, well, for me, but this is why we had the chat, to calm my nerves a little bit before the interview was conducted. And yeah, I think Becky was pleasantly surprised, and I know you fans liked the video too. You all come in and you all sort of said what you thought. So that was a monumental milestone for myself, having 500 video. Had to celebrate. What am I going to do for my 1000th video if I ever get there? I don't know. Moving on as well, I acquired more pint glasses. Some were bought over this year. Most of them were borrowed, and kindly borrowed from the pub. My favourite fan comments of 2019. Now this is where it really gets really interesting, fans. I could be here all day with your comments. In actual fact, this is what I live for. Some of these comments just made me absolutely laugh. Some of them were meaningful, and others were really just genuinely nice. So here we go. I'm going to read them out, and I'm going to read out who sent them as well. So if your name has been read out, give yourself some thumbs up, a pat on the back, have yourself a beer, why not? So the first one, and the comment was this, and I'm going to read this in the way that I perceive this in my head. Miller in a Heineken glass? Man's a lunatic. that really made me cry. I couldn't stop laughing for ages over that one. That just made my day. And that was from Richard Cranium. Miller in a Heineken glass, the man's a lunatic. Thank you for that, Richard. This one also kind of got me intrigued, and I know, and this is why I sort of did the video called Nanny State Beers, because Nanny State Beers was all about this comment. It was mostly why the government or whatever seem to be lowering alcohol content when there's no reason to do that. And the fact is that they lower it, and it affects certain things. It affects the taste, etc. So here we go. So the comment is this. This hasn't got shit on Crest 10%. But this lousy government decided we, the great public, couldn't handle the true bad boy controlling faggots. Says it all. that was a review, that was a comment, sorry, on my Carpacchi review, and that was by Curtis Porter. So Curtis really did spark off, along with a few other people. I'm just going to check my batteries. Phone is going to just overheat. Right, okay, I'm just going to cut out for a minute. Yeah, I know, I don't care about that. I need to go and sort this battery out again because it's overheating. I'll come back to the comments in just a minute. Alright, I'm just going to move you up. Should cool it down a little bit. I'm just rubbing that on it. I'll leave that a bit like that, maybe that will help. No, it's not going to stand up like that, is it? I fear it might fall over. I don't know if it's going to fall over. Okay, so back to some of the comments then. So that was Curtis Porter just stating that people are lowering alcohol content and it's not fair on us, and there are better out there and they shouldn't be doing that, and that's why I did that nanny state review, purely because of that. There was a comment which I really liked. Good review, I want that glass, and that was by Barbara Heath. Barbara Heath is a regular viewer. He commented on the new delirium glass that is really cool, and he was just saying he really wanted that glass, so bought online. Go and look it up online. Pronounced Isla. Fab review, my man, from Coloured. That was on the one of the Brewdog ones. I can't remember what it was called. Paradox Isla. Fantastic beer, that really warming, flavourful. That was some real good stuff. That really was. So he gave me the actual pronunciation because it's spelled Islay, I-L-S-A-Y. It's actually pronounced Isla. Okay, so being Scottish pronunciation. Right, so another comment. 8 plus is good. 8 plus is good. Saves running to the bathroom every 20 minutes. You do awesome reviews. Beers I've not even heard of, and now no thanks. And that was from a guy called Jake Bennett. Now Jake's hit the nail on the head. Another reason, and the whole reason why I've done these videos, was to educate people on different beers, letting people know what's really out there. And I'm glad he's come in and said that he's, you know, never heard of some of these beers before. And now he has. And again, if you go out and buy some of these beers I'm reviewing and you like them, then I've done my job. If you've never even heard of these beers and you think, oh, that's interesting, I'll look that up, or I'll see if I can buy some, I've done my job. So that really does mean a lot to me, Jake, and I can't thank you enough for comments like that, because it's, again, comments like that that is why I'm still doing these videos. I nearly gave up doing these videos about a year and a half ago, but through goodwill of you people and your comments, I kept on going. And finally, one of my regular viewers, and I'm a massive fan of his channel too, he replied, I am glad you liked it. We get so many Shiner varieties here. That was from a guy called Ron, who's in southeastern Louisiana, and he does a shed load of beer reviews. The guy's just, yeah, in my eyes he's a legend. I mean, this guy just knocks them out every single day. And there's so many beers out there in America especially that I've never even heard of, and I've, you know, some I've heard of and I can't get here in England. Really pisses me off, but that's why I love America. They get all the good stuff. Right, so moving on. what can we get? What can we expect coming up in the new year? So 2020 is upon us. A little bit scary. 2020, another year gone, fans. I know. So I've worked on a new tipping system. So you may be aware that YouTube, you can monetize videos. I don't have that luxury because I have under so many subscribers. However, I've worked on a tipping system that gives you, the fans, the power if you want to pay for a video or not. Now, this sounds really bad, I know, because you're thinking, well, why should I pay you for a video, Ruku? You do these because you love doing your videos and you love your beer, so why should I have to pay? You don't have to pay. It's purely there if you want to tip me at your own free will. Now, this money will go towards more beer. What it will do is it will fund more beer for more videos for you fans. So particularly if there's a special beer that people want me to get, or if there's a dearer beer or something like that. I'm not saying I can't afford these beers because I spend stupid money on bottles of beer. I spent like 40 odd quid on a bottle of beer before just for a free 30. And I continue to do that because I think I'm mad. So this new tipping system, how it works is, what I'll do is at the end of this video, when this is uploaded, I'll pin it on the comment section below. It will be a link. It's completely safe, believe you me. I've had my friend try this out and he tipped me $1 and I paid him back because it was only a test. So what happens is you click on the link. If you've got a PayPal account, it works. The more people tip me through PayPal, eventually I can then get a card payment system going, so you can use your credit, your debit card to do the same thing. But for the moment, it's only through PayPal. If you don't trust card payments, stick with PayPal, a lot safer. So the system works simply by, you click on the link, up pops this screen. You then have a choice of how much you want to pay me in any currency in the world. Just select it. So in this case, US dollars. And there'll be a little box so big, and it will have prepaid selections of $1, $2, $5, $10. You can ignore that if you want to. You can, in theory, tip me just $1 if you feel like it. If you think, no, I want to pay a little bit more, then you can just select your own amount. So you go on the box and there's an option there to edit it. So you could say like $1.25, if you want to, that is. Of course, you don't have to tip me. If you scroll down the page, you'll see some gifts, so you can also use some gifts when you pay me. There's also personalised messages as well, so you can even send me a personalised message with that as well. And if you want to, I will even do shout outs. So if you just tip me, I will even do a shout out for you, and I'll personalise it rather than just a standard one. If you put in the message box exactly what you want me to say, or you could just tip me for liking my video, or you could even tip me for new beers. Even it depends on what you want to do, so you can actually put that in the section below. Then underneath that there's like this wallpaper theme which you can also put in should you want to. Again, these are all options that you can choose, and that's what I loved about this, because I don't believe in forcing people to do things I don't want to do. I believe it should be of their own free will, and if you were to tip me, that would be fantastic. So it's a lot safer through that means of PayPal than it would be for other means, and you can get the added bonus of putting some weird GIFs, emojis and all sorts of stuff on there. I mean, it really is up to you, but I'll be reinforcing that in 2020, so every single one of my videos will then have that pinned, and it'll be up to you fans if you want to click on that and donate or tip me, as it were. More beer reviews obviously is the obvious one that's coming in 2020. More beer reviews. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to review. Depends what I can get my hands on, and it really does depend on what's out there. If I can find something decent, I'll do it. I might even do some more comparison videos as well in 2020. So this is like the verses, so like I did before when I did the two Okasims, Okasim Mochna and Okasim Double something or other. That was a prime example. That's exactly what I'm going to go for. Something just like that, whereby I will be comparing videos to the same beer, maybe the 2-3 different types. For example, Delirium Noel There's about 4 or 5 deliriums out there, maybe more. I could do a comparison video on that, for example, or comparison on the Carlsbergs, stuff like that. You get the idea. So Stella's even, you know, there was Stella and Stella 4 and so on. I'm also trialing the idea, and I've got this now, and I am up there on Instagram, so I'm going to be on Instagram taking some of these videos also and doing some just mostly pictures of beer. So if that's what you're into, I'm not a big fan of Instagram, don't really know how it works. Got a few followers already, being up there for just a little while, but I may be seeing how that goes. If there's a good following there, then I may continue to do that on Instagram as well. So I'll be on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram. So all under the same name of Ruku's Beer, of course, so you won't miss out on that. Again, it's up to you. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you don't have to. I don't know how the fucking thing works, to be honest with you. I'm more better with YouTube and Facebook than I am Instagram. And also upcoming this year, or next year, 2020, I have been requested countless times to see how many beers I can drink live. Now, my God, it's just mental. Just shutting the old laptop down. Yeah, so people have requested countless times, you've got to do another one of these Rukus, you know, we loved it, you know, you're fucking nuts. See how many beers you can drink live. And okay, yeah, granted, I can do, and I could do it again. I was thinking about doing it today, but the truth is I've got work tomorrow morning. I've got to be up at like 6 AM, and it wouldn't be advisable me to be hungover or worse for wear, chucking up, who knows. So I thought better not, but yeah, we may get there next year if the demand is still high. At the moment, lots of people have commented on my Facebook, they've inboxed me on Facebook, and there's been various comments, mostly on YouTube as well, for me to do that. So yeah, okay, I could do that. I could. Nice little dribble. So yeah, there you go. That's where we stand at current stage. Just keep the battery nice and cool. There we go. Yeah, so there you go, fans. That's pretty much it for today. But so let's just recap. I will be back in 2020. The only difference being is that I'll probably have a bit of a break from beer, so I might not upload so much in January, purely because obviously I'll be heavily drinking in December. I'll be drinking a lot of these on Christmas Day, probably Boxing Day. I have a whole little mini crate of Belgian beers that are all from the Van Steenberg brewery. They are the Golden Drax, Pirate, Bornham. So there's 6 in there, and they're all 10.5 apart from 2. One's 7.2 and one's about 9. So yeah, big boy drinks. So that's probably why I won't be uploading so much in January, but I will be around, and I'm hoping to get my hands on some slightly different beers this time. I don't know really what route to go down. I've done a majority of beers now. I mean, you fans have often commented, do some ales and stuff like that, and I have introduced ales as of recent. I've tried to get them in there. The bitters I'm not a fan of. So if I get bitters, I won't do ciders, and I won't do anything like whiskey or gin. I mean, I love whiskey, don't get me wrong, but for me, I can't justify buying a massive bottle that's like 17 quid, 20 quid, just to do one review out of, because once I've done it once, what's the point in doing multiple reviews on it when you've already seen it? I hope that makes sense. So with free floats like this, you know, you can drink them, job done, you know what it's about. It's up to you then if you want to go and buy one or not. Whereas the whiskey will be slightly different. I've already Having said that, I've already pre-recorded my first video of 2020, and that is how many pint glasses I now own. And believe you me, it's more than I thought. You're going to have a hazard to guess. Stick a number down there before I upload the video, and if you're right, well, you must be psychic. All I'm going to say is it's over 20 glasses, but it's less than 50. How many have I got? I'd like to see your comments below. Yeah, so that's I'm just into my glasses, I guess. I just like a glass hoarder. I do love my delirium now. Got to be careful now, because if I start getting a flavour for this, which I'm already starting to, I'm going to want another one and another one and another one, and I'm not going to stop. So, got to be careful. But there you go, fans. That's going to be about it now. So I'm going to wrap this video up. Don't forget, fans, I will be back on probably Christmas Day, just to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, etc. And also don't forget, you can like, comment, subscribe, and as I say, if there's anything you want to ask me and all of that, just come in and let me know. If there's anything you want requested in 2020, give me some ideas, you know, I'm all up for that. If you want to send me some more beer, even if you want to send me some glasses as well, I'll be more than happy to, and I'll inbox you my details and you can send some stuff over. And if there's anything you want, if you send me some stuff, I'll always send you stuff back. Barber Heath can vouch for that. I've sent him beer back many a time. So 2020 is going to look like a bit of a mental year for me. I'm hoping it's going to be good as 19 has anyway. So thank you for watching, fans. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you on Christmas Day. Lovely.